Hi, Tom.
Hey, Joe. I got your text. What's so important that I had to come down here this Sunday morning?
It's urgent, Tom. There's something going on with my cows.
What seems to be the problem?
They're dying.
Dying? How so? Maybe they got some kind of sickness or something?
No, it's worse than that.
What do you mean?
In the last week, I lost 4 of them. Let me show you. It's not much farther.
There it is. I can't believe this is happening.
Poor thing. Looks like something attacked it.
At first, I thought it was a bear or a coyote, but I ruled that out. There weren't any tracks.
It rained last night. Maybe it washed away?
It was the same with the other 4 cows when the weather was good.
It's still warm. And there's no tracks. This is very strange.
What kind of animal could have done such a thing and not leave any tracks?
Whatever it was, it had sharp teeth. Look at those bite marks. It's been torn apart. I'm gonna have to get Lorraine Shelley down here to take a look at this right away.
County vet?
Yes. Maybe she can give us some answers as to what caused this.
I hope so. My livelihood depends on it. All my cows are dying.
Well, hopefully we'll get some answers and get to the bottom of this. I'll keep you in touch. Have a good one.
Thanks for coming. See you soon. What the hell is going on?
Hi, Tom.
Hey, Joe. This is Lorraine Shelley.
I know Dr. Shelley. She helped me treat my cows with ringworm 2 years ago.
That's right, Mr. Clark. But Sheriff Herbert tells me you've got a much more serious problem here.
Boy, you can say that again. Come, I'll show you.
I can't believe this is happening.
This is the most recent one. It just happened last night.
There's more?
7 more, and they all look like this.
Many of its organs are missing. The liver, the heart, the lungs were ripped right out of its body. It appears its death occurred about 36 hours ago.
What caused this, Doc?
You can't rule out several predators that come from this county. But like, who knows? It could be another species that migrated here from some other location.
Could it be some kind of infection?
I'll have to take some tests to check for that. I won't know until the test results come back.
Very strange. I've never seen anything like this.
What caused these deaths, Lorraine?
Wait, what's this?
I saw the same mounds of dirt around my other dead cow.
Have you ever seen anything like this before, Doctor?
What is that stuff, Lorraine?
This sounds like formed by some kind of animal. You might want to get a wildlife biologist down here right away and take a look at this.
Do you know anyone that can help us?
As a matter of fact, I do.
Who?
My cousin, Professor John Wells. I think he can help. As a matter of fact, I think he's working right near here at Kent State Forest. Yeah, I think that's where he is.
I will definitely see him tomorrow. Joe, if any more cows die, you let me know.
Don't worry about that. I want this to stop as soon as possible.
We should probably get back to the station now.
Call Sheriff Herbert. Come in, over.
This is Sheriff Herbert. Come in. Over.
This is Charlie.
Yes, Charlie. Anything wrong? Over.
We got a 1065 at 0900.
Yeah, go ahead. Over.
A woman in her late 20s went out jogging yesterday and never came back. Her boyfriend called it in. Susan Davis. And I got a complete description. Over.
All right, issue an APB. I'm heading back to the office now. Over.
Roger that. Over.
Roger that. Out.
Hi, Jill. Hey, Christine. How are you? Mr. Stefano wants to see you right away.
Oh, okay. Thanks, Joe.
Come in.
Hi, Mr. Stefano, you wanted to see me?
Yes, Christine. Sit down, please.
Sure.
Would you like some coffee?
Oh, no, thank you. I'm all coffeeed out.
I have a story for you, Christine.
That's fabulous. What's the story about?
We found out that there's some problems with cattle death at the Clark's dairy farm.
What happened?
His cows have been dying and nobody knows why.
What's the big concern? How can this be a news story?
The company employs a lot of people. And if the company goes under, a lot of people will lose their jobs. Let's not forget the revenue that it provides.
I got it now. If more cows die, then it's going to affect the Madison economy.
Exactly, that'll make a good story.
So how do you want me to handle this one?
Find out what's causing their deaths. So get going and find out what's going on.
You got it, Chief.
How'd it go?
I got the story to write.
What's it about?
Dead cows.
Hey, I just found out they found a body at Kent State Park on a police scanner.
Change of plans.
Alright, what do we got, Charlie?
Another jogger found her this morning. She's been brutally murdered. Body's been torn to pieces.
It's Susan Davis, alright. She's beat up pretty bad. A lot of blood. It's not a pretty sight.
What is that? Hey, I found something.
What is it, Charlie? What did you find? You know, these mounds are just like the ones I saw at Clark's Dairy Farm.
I think I'll collect it.
Yeah, that's them, alright. Get this body to the medical examiner as soon as possible. We need to find out what happened to her.
Will do, sir.
I'm from the Madison Gazette. Can I get some information? Who was it?
This is Susan Davis, the woman that went missing yesterday.
What happened to her body? What other information can you give me?
I'm not at liberty to say.
This is totally ridiculous. Look, I got a story to tell. I need more information.
Excuse me, but you're gonna have to leave the area. We have an investigation going on.
Bob Campbell.
Christine Bradbury?
You two know each other?
Yes, we certainly do.
You're the ranger here. Where can I find Professor John Wells?
Oh, the biologist? He's at camping site C.
Can you take me to him? It's very important.
Sure, I know where it is. I can take you there.
Why do you want to see a wildlife biologist anyway?
I'm sorry, but until more facts come in, I cannot comment at this time.
Do you mind if I tag along? I just want to get some answers, just like you.
Okay, but you let me ask the questions, okay? Thank you.
She can ride with me.
I guess that's okay. How long has it been, Bob?
It's been 5 years since this past May.
It's been that long.
Yeah.
Hello, Sheriff Herbert speaking.
Hello. Lorraine Shelley calling.
Hi, Lorraine. Have anything new to report?
Yes, I do. I have the results from the cow remains.
What'd you find out?
There is no biological pathogen that caused the death of those cows. I can't understand it. This is very strange. Perhaps it was a predator? Maybe a wolf?
You know, there hasn't been a wolf around these parts in almost 100 years.
Well, I just can't understand this. It's really strange. Did you contact John Wells yet?
I'm heading to see him now.
Well, make sure you tell him hi from me, and I'll let you know if I find out anything else.
Thanks, Lorraine.
Okay, bye now.
Where's Professor Wells?
Just follow us.
Hello, Mary.
Hey, Bob.
How's the survey going?
It's going well so far.
Good.
What are you studying?
We're doing a survey on the fauna and flora in this ecosystem.
You're working for Dr. Wells with the university, correct?
Yes, that's true, Sheriff. Is everything okay?
Yeah, there's nothing to be alarmed about. We just wanted to ask the professor a couple questions.
He's down by the river. Follow me. It's not that far.
All right.
Thanks.
Dr. Wells.
Hi, Mary.
Hi. There's some people here to see you.
Oh. Hi, Bob. How are you?
Good, how you doing? This is Sheriff Tom Hubert. And Miss...
Christine Bradbury from the Madison Gazette.
Sheriff, am I in trouble or something?
No, not at all.
Phew, that's good to know.
No, not at all, Dr. Wells. We were just looking to get your advice on something. And your cousin Lorraine says hello.
Oh, that's nice. How can I help you?
Well, we found this.
I think I need a magic. Oh, thank you. This is really strange. I knew I've seen something like this before.
Doesn't look like dirt to me.
You're right. It isn't dirt. It looks like worm castings.
Worm castings? What's that?
Right? Yeah.
So?
It's what worms produce when they excrete waste.
It helps fertilize the soil.
What's the big deal? We're in a forest. There's worms all over the place.
Yeah, but this is not your normal size for excretion from worms. This is much bigger.
What's that about, Doc?
The problem with this is the size of this earthworm poop, so to speak, is tremendously bigger than a normal size earthworm.
Can you just come and take a look?
Take a look at worm droppings? I mean, it's part of the natural cycle of an ecosystem. I mean, why? I mean, earthworm droppings are part of the natural cycle of an earthworm. I mean, they take in organic matter and excrete waste, which enriches the soil with their nutrients.
Yeah, but we're talking mounds of this stuff.
Mounds?
Yeah.
Big ones and lots of them.
Well, that is unusual and that is interesting.
And these piles were found near a dead body not too far from here.
A dead body? You gotta take me there now. This is incredible.
What do you mean?
There are at least 700 pounds of worm castings in this area. It will take over 1 million worms to make this same amount of castings.
So what does that mean?
That would be fine if it was spread out in 1 acre of soil, but to have this much in this small area is remarkable.
Do you mean a lot of worms made this?
It looks that way, but judging by the size, it's much larger than normal.
Do larger particles mean larger worms, Doctor?
Exactly.
What are you talking about? This is ridiculous. Large worms? It's nuts.
Doctor, do you think these worms have something to do with the jogger's death?
I don't know for sure. I gotta take a sample to see if the micronutrients match up with earthworm castings.
Let's get out of here, Bob. I need a ride and I need it now.
Boy, you're in a hurry.
Yeah. I got a story to write. Let's go.
Let's just leave out the part about the giant worms until we have some more concrete evidence.
I can't guarantee that. I'm sorry. Bye.
Boy, she's something else.
Yeah, let's just hope the doctor's results say something differently.
What's all that noise?
Mr. Stefano, here's my story. Tell me what you think.
I can't print this, Christine.
Why not?
Giant worms may be the reason for recent deaths. Are you pulling my leg, Christine? What's really going on here?
Frank, how about this? Joe Clark was found dead alongside his cows. We got a problem here.
Yeah, I know it happened last night, but to say it was caused by giant worms is unbelievable. I can't print this, Christine. Sit down.
The wildlife biologist said there's a connection to that.
You gotta do better than that, Christine. Earthworms don't kill people. They just make soil.
You're very persistent.
Look, I have to be. I just want to find the truth, that's all.
So do I.
Look, I need to know more about Joe Clark's death now.
And how did you find that out?
I have the police radio. Any more questions?
I should have known better. Look, until I have more facts, you're just gonna have to wait and... This is Sheriff Herbert.
Hello, Tom. This is Charlotte Huxley calling. I have the results from the Davis woman.
Go ahead.
She had her heart ripped out, as if it was done by some kind of animal. I have never seen anything like this. Her throat was cut, and all the blood was drained out of her body. Amazing.
Anything else?
Well, yeah, there was another thing. There was a lot of soil debris throughout her body and esophagus, and even into the body cavity where the organs were torn.
What about Joe Clark?
I'll be doing him next.
Thanks, Charlotte. Let me know if his results are similar.
Will do.
Hi.
Hey, Doc. Any reports on your chemical tests?
As a matter of fact, yes I do. I have something. The soil's definitely made from earthworm castings. It exhibited all the vital minerals and nutrients found in earthworm droppings.
Okay, so why so much?
I don't know. It had to be made by a larger organism. This doesn't make any sense.
And I just found out that the castings were found in the victims' mouths as well.
I have something else to tell you.
What's that, Professor?
When we did the study at the college, we found out that the castings were also radioactive.
Radioactive? Now this?
Yeah. It's only a small reading. So I contacted the EPA, and they're going to send a field specialist tomorrow to be sure. Her name is Kathy Carter, I believe.
Carter? C-A-R-T-E-R?
C-A-R-T-E-R.
Got it.
She's going to join us at the ranger station tomorrow, and she has more sophisticated equipment to do more tests.
You know, I don't get it. If this was a large animal or a serial killer, there would be tracks or clues or something, but there's nothing, no tracks at all. Doc, I'm going to need you to hang out here for a while and help me get through this.
No problem, glad to help.
Me too.
Well, just don't you get in the way.
Look, I'm a reporter. I'm a big girl now, and I need to know the truth.
Well, so do I.
Come on, Pedley.
Ranger Bob.
Hey.
Brought the doc along.
Hey, good to see you
Hi,
guys.
how are you?
I'm glad you guys are here. We've been finding these large dirt piles all over the park. I got no idea what they are.
Well, I found out that they're all made of worm castings, but it had to be formed from larger organisms.
We just found out from the medical examiner this morning that Joe Clark died the same way that the jogger did, with his heart ripped out and his body drained of blood.
Well, I gotta find out who did this. I'm totally committed to this now.
Why is that, Bob?
Because Joe Clark was my nephew, and I owe it to him and his family to find out what is going on.
Wow, Bob, I'm so sorry for your loss.
Thanks, Christine.
Is John Wells here? I was supposed to meet with him today.
Hi, I'm John Wells. We spoke yesterday on the phone.
Hi.
Okay. This seems to be in order.
Yes.
This is...
Kathy Carter, Environmental Protection Agency Field Specialist.
Come on with me and we'll introduce you to everyone. Great. This is Christine Bradbury from the Madison Gazette, Bob Campbell, Ranger from Kent State Forest, and this is Sheriff Tom Herbert.
Pleased to meet you all.
Ma'am, nice to meet you.
Same here.
It's a pleasure.
So, where was the radiation detected?
From samples of dirt mounds.
Made from worm castings.
And there's a lot of them throughout the park.
Well, do you think the radiation could be serious?
I won't know until I do some tests.
What type of radiation are you testing for?
Bob, can you take me there now?
Yeah, I can take you, but I have to speak with Christine outside first.
Well, let's go. I gotta get the story straight.
You know, you're still throwing your weight around. That's why our relationship never worked out.
What do you mean? I was always honest with you about my career and how important it was to me.
She's a little bit pushy, isn't she?
Well, I guess that's what a good reporter does.
You know, that's just the problem. Your career was always more important to you than me.
You know, I'm sorry you feel that way, but you know what you were getting into with me. You know, a news reporter has to be ready any time of the day or night to get the story, and that's just the way it is.
Yeah, I know. I guess I thought you would have changed over the years. But I guess I was wrong.
Look, Bob, let's just stop fighting. We've been through this before, okay?
The biggest mistake I made was falling in love with you.
Well, as long as she stays out of the way and lets me do my job, I just want to get to the bottom of this.
Let's go.
Okay.
Right this way, ladies.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thanks.
You're welcome. Alright, this is the location where the body was found. Right here.
Close to 90 CPMs. That's pretty high.
How radioactive is that?
Well, this reading indicates a high ionization of beta and gamma particles.
This doesn't look good.
No.
Could this radiation affect the biological cycles of the wildlife in this area?
If it's existed for a long time, it could do some damage.
Okay, so where did this come from?
The Madison nuclear power plant.
Could.
But that's over 10 miles away from here.
I don't know, but I'll need to check the groundwater as well. This is contaminated with radiation as well.
What is that thing?
It's a Now scintillation detector. It uses a spectroscope to determine radiation effects.
Could this be the reason why we've had so much decrease in populations of wildlife in this area?
Could be. How much of a decrease are we talking here?
50%. During the last 2 years of our study, we found a significant decrease of populations in our survey.
Wow, what kind of animals were affected?
Mammals, birds, amphibians, reptiles.
And even insects?
Them too.
Is this the reason that the population of organisms has declined over the years?
Yes, over the
50%.
over the last 2 years, my team discovered that 50% were lost, and we don't know why.
That's significant.
I think we got to go back to the professor. Something definitely is going on. What is that? Ah! 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 Steve! Ah!
Hold on! James! Oh my God! James! Oh my God! James! What is that?
So you think the radiation could have caused this?
Most certainly could have. Even though the radiation is high, it's not enough to kill humans. I'll need to do more tests.
Dr. Wells, it's Mary. Help us! Help us! They're huge!
Mary, are you okay?
They're huge! They have big teeth! Help us! Help!
Mary!
They have teeth! Please! Please help us! Help us!
Mary! Something's wrong! My team's in trouble! We have to go there now! What the heck happened?
No, what happened here?
This is not good.
No, not good at all.
Oh dear. Oh my God.
Mary! Where's Steve? That's Mary's head! Mary! Oh my God, no! Oh no! Mary! Mary! Oh my God!
Let me check. Let me check for a pulse. Let me check for a pulse. No pulse. Sorry, she's gone.
Oh no! No! Oh my God! Mary!
I'm so sorry, John.
Thank you. I just can't believe it.
They really destroyed this place.
John, sorry. Sorry about the loss.
Each of these mounds line up in a northern direction straight up to the power plant.
It's radioactive, just like the other site, only now the readings are much higher.
That makes sense.
Why? How does that make sense?
Because we're closer to the nuclear power plant.
Exactly. And if there's radiation, it's possible it's made its way here by means of the groundwater beneath us.
I just found another body. It's a male.
I don't believe this. That was my graduate student, Steve Asimov. He was helping me with the survey. What about Dr. James Stevenson? He was helping too.
I just found him. There's just too much going on here, too many deaths. Tom, you gotta get some help in here.
I know, Bob. I'm calling in for backup now.
Something horrible is happening here. A new mutation has just formed, and it could be the cause of these deaths.
This is incredible. What a story. Look, I gotta go.
Not that giant worm theory that Christine thought up.
It's certainly a monstrous-sized creature that's done this.
Mr. Stefano, I heard you needed me.
Have a seat. Are you sure about this so-called mutation? We know the victims died a horrible death, but from something not human? This is crossing the line, Christine.
Mr. Stefano, all the evidence I found supports my story.
Christine, I have a reputable newspaper to uphold here, not some cheap tabloid. Okay, Christine, we'll run the story, but it's my neck that's on the line.
Frank, believe me, I totally understand it. My reputation's on the line too. I'm not going to make you look like a fool, and I'm not going to do anything to the paper.
Okay, Christine, you win.
Hi, Christine Bradbury. Can I help you?
Hello? I have vital information for you about the Madison nuclear power plant.
Right. Okay, great.
Meet me at Henry's place, the local bar on Beauvais Drive, at 8 o'clock tonight.
Hang on, let me get your name.
Ask for Guy.
Okay. I'll be there. Thanks.
I got that job working for the orthodontist.
Oh, really?
Yeah. How about you?
Oh, same old. Roger Wilson.
Really?
Excuse me, who's in the bar tonight?
Oh, Cindy. She's over there dancing.
Oh, okay, thanks.
Hey, Cindy. You're a good dancer, but you're also a bartender. Get over here. You got a customer.
I'll be right there after the song ends. I'm on my break. How can I help you?
How you doing? I'm trying to find Guy Sterling.
He's right over there.
Okay, thanks a lot.
You're welcome. She didn't even order a drink. I came back here for nothing.
Hi, are you Guy Sterling?
That's me. Please sit.
Thanks. Hi, I'm Christine Bradbury from the Madison Gazette. We spoke yesterday on the phone.
What do you think of our barmaid?
She is something else.
She sure is. Everybody loves her. That's why so many people come here to eat, drink, and talk about old times. She keeps Henry's memories alive, too.
Who's Henry?
He owned this place. He's no longer with us. He passed away a few years ago.
We spoke yesterday on the phone. You said you have some information for me?
I do. A lot of information. Yeah, I read your article on radiation levels they found at Kent State Forest.
Yes, and we're not exactly sure where it came from.
Well, I know.
You do? Tell me about it.
Cindy, get me another one of these.
I'll have the same thing too.
Make that two.
Thanks. So go on.
I was the chief engineer at the Madison Nuclear Power Plant 5 years ago. Well, I was fired because I complained about an accident they had at the plant.
An accident? What happened?
You see, every 6 years, spent fuel rods are transferred from the reactor to the SFP area. Oh, here comes our beer.
Good. Thanks. SFP, what's that?
Spent fuel rods. It's like a large pool where radioactive material is stored to cool off, so to speak. Otherwise, the heat they would give off would spread radiation everywhere.
I see. How long do these rods have to stay there?
12 to 18 months. Well, you have to place 200 fuel assemblies into the pool using a large crane. We never had a problem storing them all these years. Until an accident happened on March 12th, 5 years ago.
What happened?
Well, we were transporting the assembly into the pool. The crane's cable snapped, and the fuel rods crashed into the bottom of the pool. It hit the housing pretty hard. At first, we were lucky that the nuclear isotopes were still in their containers. It looked like it held up okay.
Okay, go on.
And even though the force of the assembly struck the side of the concrete housing, it just struck it pretty hard.
Hey.
It looked like it held up okay. But a few days later, I noticed that the water level of the pool started going down significantly.
So, did the pool have a leak?
A small one, but enough to cause concern.
Did they repair anything?
Just the crane, not the leak. That crane was old. And to my knowledge, the cable was never replaced. It just snapped. That's all. Well, I guess nothing lasts forever.
Did they have to do any repair?
They just added water to the pool every time the level went down.
So why do you think they did this?
To save money, what do you think?
Those bastards are destroying the environment.
I tried to get him to fix it. I even went to the CEO. He said he would fix it, but it never happened. They kept stalling. When I threatened to go to the Nuclear Regulatory Commission, they forced me to take my pension early. And if I said anything, they would take that away too.
So tell me, why are you telling your story now?
I just found out I have cancer. Probably after working in the plant for 20 years, I got contaminated. It was bound to happen sooner or later.
Well, I'm really sorry for you. Can you testify in court on this?
I can't. When the good Lord takes me, my wife, she'll get my pension, and I don't want her to lose that for anything. I got a year left. If I'm lucky. I just want some justice from those bastards that got rid of me.
You, sir, are a very brave man. Thank you.
Bob should be here by now. Oh, here he is. Hi, Bob.
Come on in, Bob.
Sorry for the delay.
About time.
Traffic.
Here. So, as I was saying, Judging by my observations, the radioactivity seems to get stronger the closer you get to the power plant.
I have proof it came from the plant.
What proof?
Last night I met with the nuclear engineer, and he was fired because he was going to expose the truth. Look, that plant was responsible for a leak 5 years ago, and they refused to clean it up.
But that was 5 years ago. They must have cleaned it up by now.
But what about the radiation levels we're seeing right now?
Well, who is this guy? Will he testify?
Look, I promised to keep his name anonymous, okay?
That won't help.
We need to get his name. So how can we prove that it's coming from the power plant?
I'm gonna go to the CEO myself, and I'm gonna find out what's going on here.
Yeah, right. You're gonna just show up at this guy's door, and he's gonna come out and spill the beans, and everything's gonna work out.
That's right. That's exactly what I'm gonna do.
Okay.
I may have a way for you to get your foot in the door, Christine. I'm your ticket. You can hide in the back of my car. When we get to the gate, I'll let them know that I have to do a spot inspection because of the recent radiation levels I found in my studies. Once we get inside, Christine, you can sneak out onto the grounds with my Geiger counter and take some measurements. The spent fuel building is where you want to go.
If there's a radioactive leak, I'll find it and record it. That's it.
And while you're doing that, I will be with the CEO of the plant.
Is the instrument hard to use?
It's easy. I'll show you later. And if the levels of tritium and strontium-90 are high, then we're going to know it's a radiation leak.
And if the radioactive elements are high, then it will confirm that the plant is responsible for the contamination.
I don't like it, Christine. What happens if you get caught?
Look, Bob, what choice do we have? Okay?
I should go with you.
No, they already think something is up. We have to do it this way.
All right, you're right. It sounds like a plan. Good luck to both of you.
Thank you. Thanks for letting me use your car. Okay, make sure you stay down and stay covered. Keep your head covered.
Can I help you?
Yes, I'm from the Environmental Protection Agency. I'm here to do a site inspection of the plant today.
I don't see your name on my list. I'm gonna have to call this in. Wait here.
Okay.
I have a Kathy Carter from the EPA. She wants to do an on-site inspection, and she's not on the list. Okay, I'll let her in. And you can come in. You have to register at Building A. It's on your left, off the road, about a half mile in. I'll open the gate.
So far, so good. Just point the Geiger counter near the outside of it. If you get a reading of over 100 CPM, that's too high in radiation. If it stays that way within 25 feet of the building, the radioactive leak still exists. I'll meet you back here in an hour. Good luck.
Here we go.
Hello? Yes, what's her name? Okay, I'll let her in, thank you. Hi.
Good morning. Yes. Hi, I'm Catherine Carter from the EPA.
Yes, I just received a phone call that you were coming. Could you please sign here?
Okay.
Great, thank you. Just, there's your badge.
Thank you.
I'm not expecting anybody from the EPA today.
I'm here to do a spot inspection.
Now, a spot inspection? I don't think that could be arranged right now.
And your name is?
Henry Matheson, Chief Engineer.
It's very important. It has to do with the radiation studies I'm doing in Kent State Forest. We're finding some extremely high numbers. Look at my report.
Your findings show that the levels have exceeded the standard milligram value?
That's correct, sir. Can you explain why?
Your findings took place 10 miles away from here. So how can you be sure that it came from here? Especially with Superfund sites that are in the area.
Well, we think the radiation may have leaked and gotten into the groundwater and traveled that way.
Look, this plant has a high regard for keeping the radiation within the guidelines. We maintain our radiation exposure to be 5,000 milligrams per year, max.
Well, these are my studies, my reports. You see what I have. We need to test. We think it's gotten into the groundwater and traveled that way.
Well, I think we need to go see Mr. Orwell, the CEO.
Okay, let's go.
Let's go. Mr. Orwell's office is this way.
Okay.
Mr. Orwell, I have somebody here to see you from the EPA.
Hi, good afternoon. I'm Kathy Carter from the EPA. I have some vital information for you.
Why don't you sit down?
Hey, who are you?
Whoa, 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 whoa. I'm Christine Bradbury from the Madison Gazette. Calm
Let me see
down.
this. What is this? I got an intruder in section 7. I repeat, we have an intruder in section 7.
Are you telling me you think that we're hiding something here at my plant?
Well, I just want to do a survey to check for any radiation leaks.
I'd love to let you do your survey, but maybe next time instead of just barging in on us, you should try to make an appointment because I have a meeting with the board at 1 p.m. So
But I have every right to perform a survey.
we could reschedule you.
We found her on the ground, sir. She was found with this.
I'll take that.
This is outrageous. Get these things off me.
Release her.
Better watch yourself around here, lady.
Thank you. You can go now.
Roger that.
Kathy, look, I found.
You know her?
Yes, this is Christine Bradbury from the Madison Gazette.
How'd she get on the ground?
I brought her. She's helping with my investigation.
Investigation? And what would you say you found, Miss Bradbury?
The outside parameter of your spent fuel pool building has a lot of radioactivity around it. And I used the Geiger counter to prove it. This is a serious situation you have here, and the public has a right to know it.
Your instrument must be defective. We'll have our engineers look and test and recalibrate your instrument for you.
Wait a minute, that's my instrument.
It'll be returned to you, let's say 2 weeks, how about November 9th, 10 a.m.?
But I need to do my survey now.
You know, we schedule all of our inspections in advance. It's part of our rules, part of our protocols. I'm going to try to look beyond this infraction, Miss Bradbury. Be grateful I don't charge you both with trespassing and have you both locked up. You may both go. This facility, we pride ourselves on being a safe, clean operation. Have a good day.
How you doing, Bob?
All right.
I got your text. Did you find anything new?
I sure did. Let me show you what I found.
Okay.
What do you think of this, Doc? I don't know what it is.
It looks like an egg sac from an earthworm.
That big?
This is amazing.
An egg sac? You sure? Look how big it is.
But what's amazing is this had to come from a worm that was tremendously larger than a normal sized worm. It looks like Christine was right. There are giant worms in this area, and this confirms it. Oh, here they come.
I got your voicemail. I picked up the girls along the way. What is that thing?
This, believe it or not, is what an egg case looks like from a worm. Only it's from a large worm.
It's enormous. I was right all along.
It looks like a giant lemon.
Now that we have biological proof about the enormous size, we can press charges against the nuclear power plant.
Well, I guess I was wrong. And I'm sorry, Christine, you were right.
Wow, imagine that.
Can I take a look at it? It's so weird.
So it came from a female.
Not exactly.
What do you mean?
Worms are hermaphrodites.
Emaphro what?
They have both male and female gonads, or sex cells.
That's strange.
That's pretty amazing.
During mating, the sperm of one worm is exchanged with another worm to fertilize each other's eggs.
Well, that's why there's so many of them.
So, how does an egg sac form?
It forms on the body part close to the head, called the clitellum. After fertilization occurs, it wiggles off the head and forms a cocoon like this.
How many worms can be inside that thing?
Anywhere from 4 to 20 worms, but since this is a mutated form, it could be much more. They have a perfect way to survive and prosper, and they've been doing this for millions of years.
Which may end up having an appetite for human flesh as well.
We need help, but are you sure these worms are the cause of the deaths? Earthworms don't have teeth. I thought they were decomposers anyway.
I see. Do you think the radiation from the power plant had something to do with their abnormal growth?
After years of radioactive waste in the groundwater, it somehow changed the DNA of these organisms, turning them into these monstrous creatures.
Why don't you go and take a look around and see if you can find some more of those things?
Okay, will do.
How did your inspection go?
Good and bad. Christine used the Geiger counter and recorded a high radioactive reading near the spent fuel rod pool building while I tried to distract the CEO, but she was discovered and they took away my instrument.
They can't do that.
Without the Geiger counter's data, what's the point?
The CEO told Kathy he was too busy to do a spot inspection right now. Then he tells us to leave.
They said that it had to be a false reading and that it had to be recalibrated. I've been scheduled to do one in 2 weeks.
That's just enough time for them to fix the leak and cover it up.
I have another Geiger counter in my bag.
Kathy and I believe that the Madison nuclear power plant is responsible for all these mutations.
Kathy, can you check this cocoon for radiation?
This egg case is slightly radioactive.
Not now. Something's wrong. This thing it's alive. They're trying to get out. The worms are hatching from the cocoon.
I don't believe this.
Everyone out of the way.
They're heading towards the creek.
John, you need to get a closer look at this. Get your magnifying glass out.
Its body structure is changing. They have teeth! They're attracted to the radioactivity coming from the water.
This site is radioactive just like the other one.
They are all now transforming before my eyes. Radiation must have something to do with these mutations. We have to find a way to stop them from spreading. It's just a matter of time before we have a population explosion of mutant worms. This will lead to a major catastrophe throughout the area and beyond. We will all be doomed.
Everyone out of the way, you little bastard.
You okay? You're shaking.
When I was a little girl, Eddie Lucky used to put worms all over me. He used to put them on my hair and down my shirt. It was horrible. I never got over it.
That thing actually tried to bite her neck.
I can't get a hold of Charlie. He's not answering his phone. I hope he's okay. I have to go find Charlie. I have to see what's going on. Charlie! Charlie! No. I'm too late.
Did you find your deputy?
He didn't make it.
I'm sorry. It's time to get the military involved.
It's getting higher.
Look! They're coming out of the ground!
Unbelievable! Gotta get out of here now.
There's more coming from behind us.
Watch out!
I've got to get more ammo and more firepower.
There's more of them coming!
Let's go. Here, take this. You're gonna need it.
I've never used one of these before.
Just pull the trigger. Aim and pull. That's it.
Okay. think we're stuck.
What the hell is going on?
I'm stuck. I can't get out.
They're right behind us.
Do something!
We gotta run. Gotta get out of here. Go, 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 go.
Go, go, go. Head to that cabin. Maybe somebody will help us.
What's going on?
What are those things?
Oh my gosh! Oh my god, thank God we're in here!
Guys, what's going on here? What's going on?
There's monsters out there, giant
Huge worms. Where are they coming from? It's a long story. I'm getting my gun.
All right, we gotta calm down and get a plan and figure out what we're gonna do. Okay?
Sit down.
Just have a seat.
What's going on?
All right.
What's going on?
We'll figure something. We're gonna have a plan here and figure it out.
Okay, where do we sit? It's connected to the nuclear power plant.
The Madison nuclear power plant has been leaking radioactive waste for a long time now. As a result of this contamination, these earthworms' genetic structure has been altered somehow, causing their abnormal growth and other physical changes.
And there are many more of them out there.
You got that right.
I knew that nuclear power plant was going to be a problem from when they started building it.
I don't see any more of them!
I think I know why these worms attack people. The human body absorbs all kinds of radiation. They are attracted to the radiation that is emitted from every human being.
You mean we're all radioactive too? That's crazy.
From cosmic rays, radon, human-made sources, even the food we eat.
She's right. Bananas, for instance.
Well, it looks like I'm done eating bananas.
But we absorb a very tiny amount and none of it will hurt you. Our organs and bones store ionizing radiation like potassium-40, a radioactive isotope. In fact, in our bodies, 5,000 atoms are undergoing radioactive decay of this element every second.
Let me get this straight. We give off radiation as well?
Yes, in the form of infrared and gamma rays. It's released at night when we sleep. But the emissions we give off are very low, only about 3 millirems per year.
So what does that mean?
And that's my point. The fact that we all give off electromagnetic radiation may be the reason why these monsters are killing people.
So these creatures are attracted to the radiation coming out of us.
So by eating the organs of the victims, these monsters are getting the radiation that they need?
It sounds logical.
Everybody get back! Get back! Get back! Get back! I got an idea to keep them out! I got an idea! That ought to hold them for a while.
Look, we're all safe for now. We just gotta try to calm down.
As long as we keep the doors locked and the fire burning, we'll be okay.
I'm gonna go get some more ammo.
All right.
Good idea.
Do you have a map of this area, Bob?
I'm a ranger, of course I do.
Can I see it?
Sure.
I want to use Kathy's theory about worms and radiation. Tom, can you show me where all the victims were found?
Sure. Susan Davis was found down here by Sunset Trail.
And Joe Clark's body was found at his farm, right here.
And your assistant, Mary Creighton, was found over here by Site C.
And your deputy who just died was found near Site D.
So with every time that there's a death, the creatures are getting closer and closer to the power plant.
They are heading to the power plant to get more radiation.
And they will do more killing along the way.
I should have realized the pattern was forming. The worm castings near the bodies of the victims formed a straight line in the direction of the plant.
So what?
That's where the worms are going. That's what I was afraid of. If they breach the core's outer housing, there could be a meltdown.
Or if they get into the spent fuel pool and shut down the circulation pumps, the heat generated by the rods will cause an explosion like Fukushima.
We have to try to warn the power plant somehow. Otherwise, the radiation is going to spread throughout the area, killing thousands of people.
Yeah, good luck with cell service. We got absolutely no service at all here, period.
We have to get out of this house and back to the truck.
By the grace of God, I hope we can make it.
What's that clicking noise?
It's my Geiger counter. The worms are coming back.
Get out of here!
Watch out you don't hit the guy when you shoot it!
Help him!
The table's on fire!
We have to go now. It's too late to sit here. Let's go.
We can't leave him! We can't leave him! Help him! Help him!
The place is on fire.
No!
We gotta go.
You gotta help him!
He's dead.
I'm okay.
Let's go.
I'm getting no answer at the plant.
Great.
There it is. We're too late. The worms are already here.
What are we gonna do now? We have to stop them from going inside.
Yeah, I don't know where to go though.
Look for the spent fuel pool building. It's not that far, it's just on your left.
There's the building now. We have to get inside to make sure the water pumps are still working.
I gotta stop and see if this guy's alright. Here, take this. We're probably gonna need it later.
There's a worm climbing up on the back of the truck. What's that sound? It's coming from underground. More trouble. There's more of them coming!
Here it goes.
Get back! Get back!
To stop them from getting inside the spent fuel rod pool.
I gotta get in there and see if the cooling pumps are working.
Okay, well, we'll stay behind and try to stop them from entering the reactor building.
I want to go too.
Time to go.
Be careful.
You too.
The worms have found their way in.
You can't be in here.
I just finished my inspection, and your plant failed. to keep the reactor and the pool safe from the worms.
Look, there they are!
They're going into the pool to absorb the radiation.
You must keep the recirculating pumps going at this pressure. Otherwise, we're going to be in trouble.
Right! How's the reactor doing? Is it okay?
The reactor is secure. It's the vestibular pool I'm worried about. We have to keep it from overheating.
What are we going to do?
Oh my God, you gotta help us! How can we get out of here?
No!
Oh no! Oh my God! Oh, you get out of here! I got you!
More worms are coming!
Oh no!
Look! They're attacking the pool's cooling pump system!
My ammo's getting low.
Me too.
I don't see any more worms coming. I'm going in the pool.
Looks like all these monsters have made it here. The guards are gone or they're all dead. The whole area is surrounded by worms. Let's go back to the truck. You might have left some ammo there. How in the world are we going to stop them?
The power lines. We'll have to find a way to bring them down.
So we're going to electrocute these devils.
But how?
If we use my truck, crash it into the tower, the force will bring him down.
And bringing with it 500,000 volts of electricity.
And this may help too. See a water valve over there.
Well, you know what they say about water and electricity. They don't mix.
Got it.
And what about you? What's gonna happen with you?
Don't worry, I'll jump out before I get to it.
I hope so. Let me be the one to do it. I'll turn on the water.
It's a good thing the backup generators came on. At this distance, we should be safe. They're all busy absorbing all the radiation from the pool.
But if the backup pumps fail, the rods will heat up and cause an explosion.
We've got to do something now.
We gotta find a way to kill these worms while they're inside the water.
Look, the worms are heading toward the backup pumps.
If they destroy those pumps, we're all doomed.
Look, there's a gun by that dead security guard. Can we use that?
I see it. I'm gonna go over there and hurl off the worms until more help arrives.
Good luck. find a way to get them down into the pool. We can fry those things.
I don't think it can be done. They're too short.
Yeah, but we could use the crane to pull them out.
That's live wires. You could get electrocuted.
But wait.
Give me them.
It may work if you can wrap the wire around the hook and use the device. You may be able to pull more wire out to reach the water.
Okay, how do I control the crane? What do I do?
There's a control box up on the walkway.
Okay.
Good luck.
I can't get it.
Alright, the water's really saturating the parking lot. Are you sure you want to do this?
My truck, my plan. I'll jump out before we hit the tower. My rubber shoes will protect me.
Alright, make sure you jump out before you hit that tower.
All right.
Good luck, Bob.
rods are okay. We stopped the catastrophe from happening.
That's great.
Where's Bob?
He didn't make it.
No, don't tell me that.
When he crashed his truck into the tower and those wires fell on the worms and fried them all, he is a true hero.
I can't believe he's gone. He was such a great man. Why didn't I realize this 5 years ago?
Looks like you have a great story there, Christine, and bring you all the fortune and fame you could want.
I would give it up all in a second if Bob was alive and here with me now.
You owe it to him to tell the whole world about what kind of hero he was.
You're right, Tom. I think I will.
All right, here, let me help him.
Thank
I'm
you.
coming in here.
You got him?
Yeah, I got him.
Thanks. I'm gonna make sure that this plant is shut down and decommissioned for good.
We can only hope something like this never happens again.